Hey guys, what's up, man? Thank you so much for joining us on another amazing video today. So listen, you guys really showed a lot of love on our last video, which we really do appreciate. Some interesting comments and of course a lot of likes and a bunch of new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining our channel. I hope you stick around and continue to enjoy what we're speaking about forward. So we got a little bit of a back and forth and a comment from our last video that we would like to respond to, and also it wasn't just one comment. In fact, we've had this question come up before and we would like to respond to that. Maybe you just want to jump in on one of the comments.
Yeah, so the comment was basically based on what the dynamic, the changes in dynamics from dating to married life. And yeah, there are quite a few, and I think we'll address about four to each. Just about four that
so I'll address two that is changed for me, and Anka will address two that's changed for her. So can I jump into it?
Go.
Okay, so obviously dating life and married life, we have come to discover, is fundamentally different. The first thing, number one, when you do date, and we've had this conversation many times before, when you do date, you obviously put your best foot forward and you see the person when you see the person. So
perfume.
Yeah, so if I know
nice.
we're going somewhere on Saturday, and of course what a date is, it's a sneak preview. It's like it's clickbait. It's like the initial thing.
Clickbait is the word.
It's clickbait. It's like that initial, trigger that gets you to want to spend time with the person. So if I see, obviously for guys, the first initial engagement is seeing a beautiful lady, and when you see, you think, okay, cool.
The first attraction
is visual. So you like what you see, and of course then you begin to speak and try and engage a little bit. And then of course the next step from there is, let's spend some time together. Let's see what we can do, where we can go to the mall, or to catch a movie, or to go and eat something. So dating is like a preview of it. And so when you see each other for that hour, you
I don't know if it's a preview. I would say it's more like a screensaver.
It's part. It's like an ice. It's like the Titanic, and then you just see a small iceberg, but then under there's this huge rock.
Just to clarify that, like when you go on your date, then as a woman, you got your makeup on, you've got your hair done, he only ever sees you. But like when you now married, that dynamic falls away. Now he sees you in rollers, no eyeliner. You just your got up like this look is just vastly different from when you guys were dating, because now you actually you've got the cats in the bag. So yeah, why must you doll yourself up now?
Okay, cool. So mine is, the first one is, when you date, you have a little bit of a preview of the person. So obviously the best foot is forward. You smell nice. You made some sort of effort towards it, and there's a nostalgia.
Just a quick disclaimer: it's not to say that you don't smell nice after being married.
No, but you know what I mean. You spray yourself, and you get you go and fetch that fancy perfume, because obviously you're trying to impress, so you're putting your best foot forward. And there's that nostalgia of I miss you and blah blah blah. So you obviously put your best foot forward, which in reality is not something you can do on a daily basis.
You can't maintain it every single day. Like, you don't get up before him to quickly get dressed, quickly get your hair done.
It's an unrealistic expectation. Let's put it that way. Okay, what would you say your one would be?
That was a very light-hearted one for me. One thing that was. And once again, I'll say that we speak from what we've experienced. We can't say in general. We can't say from what other people's experience. For me, was like, a lot of you will know that I'm from Namibia, so we had a long distance relationship for quite a while. And whenever we had an argument, it was just easy for me to just put down the phone. Like, I don't have to deal with you right now. I don't have to speak to you. Blow off some steam. And I'm the type of person, leave me alone to blow off some steam, and then we can have a chat about it. So I could just switch off the phone. So naturally, when we got married and we had our first argument, his words to me was, "No hate you. Now I have you." Because I can't run away to my parents' place. I'm in a different country altogether. I can't switch off the phone, you're right here. So, I'm forced to deal with something that I otherwise would have dealt with differently. Because if I don't have to speak about it, then I will deal with it when I feel like it. And marriage changes that dynamic. You have to deal with it and find a way in each other's temperaments and personality to deal with it. It takes some time, but hopefully you managed to get this rather sooner than later.
So what would you put your point in a nutshell? What would you say?
The dynamic changes from how you handle.
So you can't just
conflict.
switch your phone off
Yeah,
or
you-
avoid
or
the
you
call
can't just-
or not reply or whatever.
Yeah,
you now have to deal
because
with it.
you have to go to one bed, you have to go to one room, and because of our faith base, we have a common agreement that we sort out.
Let's
our
sort
issues.
it out before we go
There's
to bed.
no like I'm sleeping on the couch tonight, or I'm going. That's our agreement that we have, based on our faith. So that dynamic for us changed a lot.
I think my second point will obviously have to piggyback on that point because it's obviously it's all encompassing kind of conversation. They all go together. But my second point would be that again the emotional side of things. So when you're dating and you see each other once, whenever you see each other, there's an element of you in a emotional different in a different emotional headspace. Like you're excited, you're going to like you guys are going somewhere. You're going to a
He
family.
makes me feel
Yeah,
like
you're going
butterflies.
to a family event. You're going to a wedding that you guys are going to. This is assuming that you are not living together. This whole thing is assuming that you are not living together, because living together is a whole different dynamic then, because then that's closer to being married.
Yeah, because that's why I put the point there based on our experience. We didn't live together. We were long distance, and we don't.
You
live
were in your parents' home. I was in my
yeah,
parents'
like
home.
even if we were
Well,
in the
I was
same
in my-
country, like our beliefs is just you. I marry you from your parents' home, and that's it. And I come from my parents' home. Given the fact that he did have a house before, obviously preparing for marriage.
Yeah. So again, the when I speak about the emotional side of things, I'm saying that when and I guess it also piggybacks off the first point that it's unrealistic to keep that level of hey
You're always happy, always looking
because
good.
obviously in real life you there's bad days. You come home and you had a crappy day at work. You come home and you're just not feeling the vibe at that point, or something happened that throws you off. And then the other thing is there are elements that will then begin to irritate you about the person, like they chewing next to you like loud or something, and I was like, yo, why are you chewing like that in my ears? Which would have never been the issue if when
The
you were
person
dating,
wasn't
you'd have been
there.
like, oh, that's so cute, I like how you chew.
Really?
And then now when you're together all
But if
the
you're
time,
on the phone, because
it's
if
like
you're dating, you're more on the phone.
you're
You
on
don't
the
see
phone,
each
whatever.
other.
But obviously, and then when you do see each other, it's at a restaurant, it's at a place or whatever, and so you don't really get to that dynamic of like being around the person consistently. And I think that's the difference. When you're with someone all the time, you then start seeing flaws. You then start seeing the ups and downs. You then start seeing the mood swings. You then start seeing things that you didn't necessarily see when you just saw them on occasion. And I think that's the fundamental difference.
And here's where, and I mentioned this in our previous vlog, here's where the dynamic or rather the element of like you have to deal with it comes in. When you're dating, you can get in your car and leave, or you go to your mother's house, or you go to wherever you're staying, and you guys separate, and your further communication will either be on the phone, or you just go silent, you don't want to talk to this person. When you now are married, you become one. So you have to deal with this, because you have to make this now work going forward. It's not a matter of I'm sleeping at my parents' house tonight. You guys are married. You need to deal with this because you guys decided to be together like your parents did or whatever. That dynamic then does change.
And I think a big one with the emotional side of things is the financial thing. A lot of divorces are caused due to finance.
Yeah.
And if you don't figure that out in the first year, we'll give you personal testimony of ours. We had to figure out a lot of things in the first year. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a tip, especially if you're newlywed or if you're just planning on getting married. What you wanna do is we've been in situations, obviously a pastoral couple where we have been in situations where we have quote unquote counseled people that have come to us with certain situations or
Say
whatever.
counsel, I must say guide.
Not counsel, yeah, just speak to, guide, whatever the
From
case
our
might be,
experience,
from
yeah.
experience, whatever. And so one of the first major things we had to come to realize in the first year of our marriage was that we had to understand that we are on the same team. And I think that is a big thing, because when you guys start irritating each other, it becomes an issue of, yeah, but I said, yeah, but you said, yeah, but I don't want it like this, yeah, but who said I want it like this? And then you become on you start becoming coming on opposing teams, or being on opposing teams, and then you start versing each other. And what we had to realize in that first year is like, yo guys, we're not versing each other. We should be on the same team and verse the situation. And I say that to say what the financial issue was, that when financially things start becoming a challenge, then it's like, yeah, but I told you not to spend money on that. Yeah, but I had to buy it. And yeah, but use your own money then, because don't use my money to buy this. And then it becomes versing.
Because to bring in the element, when you guys are dating, like, you're always buying gifts and you're romancing, and as a woman you start expecting certain things. Oh, this marriage would be great because he'll provide, he's such a great provider. But the reality of the matter is, when you get into a marriage situation, now you've got bills to pay. Now you've got a house to pay. You've got, when kids come, you've got.
And I wanted to say, if there's kids, it even adds a bigger dynamic, because now there's kids.
Now remember, you now need to help each other. Yes, he's the provider, but this is where I'm the helpmeet, right? And it took a while for me also, because when we got married, I didn't have a job. I'm in a different country, and you need to find your way, because it's easy then to make statements like, yeah, but I worked for this and I paid for that, and it puts the person into a feeling less of a position. So on that ground, you do need to come to terms that we're in a team and we're helping each other out.
And even if one or the other, and this is a big thing that also causes a lot of divorces, if one or the other is earning more, and the big thing that's causing a big problem, especially in the 21st century, is when the lady earns more than the guy. It causes a huge rough.
That is a touchy subject.
That is a super touchy subject, and it's a sensitive subject, but it's a reality.
But it's real talk.
So when if they don't manage this correctly, it can cause massive issues, and then it does become mine and yours. It could go the other way as well, but more so that from our experience, we've seen it be that way.
I don't know, like, if you guys would like a tip in terms of how we sort of, like, an oversight of how we manage or just an opinion as to how we manage our finances together to avoid certain things, just drop a comment.
Then drop a comment in the comment section. Let's have that conversation.
And we can do that. On my last point, this one is more lighthearted compared to the rest. When you're dating, you don't have to, like you mentioned, I'm just jumping off of one of his stuff. You don't necessarily see certain things. You don't see how this person makes bread. You don't see how this person makes coffee, how this person behaves in the kitchen. Because you're trying to put your best foot forward. Like, if I know my boyfriend's coming to visit, I clean up the kitchen quick, I do this quick. But when you're married, you have to deal with the fact that this person likes brown sugar and you like white sugar. This person likes brown bread and I like white bread. And why are you forever switching on all three lights? It takes electricity. Just find the lights that you need and just press that button. These things irritate you. And however trivial they may seem.
And stupid things like how you put butter on the bread.
You
put too much butter on the bread. You this and that and like little silly things. And
you'll find it irritates the living.
But the problem with those small, it for us now it's lighthearted. But those small foxes, if they go unchecked, they can cause divorce.
Like if you guys go back on our vlogs, you'll see we had an actual argument or an argument on it, and it was very real, and it's just simply him picking up his shoes. Like, these are things that you don't know, that maybe in their house they had a helper and his mother picked it up all the time. You become that person, and it's like you guys need to grow. Like, I don't appreciate this, you need to understand this. Those are dynamics that seem very trivial and very minute, but they can become foxes in marriage. So those are the dynamic changes. Those are only just a drop in the ocean of all the dynamic changes that there are. But yeah.
Okay guys, thank you so much. We don't keep the video too long, but please drop a comment in the comment section. Please continue to engage us in conversation.
We, however, do have a very interesting topic that's going to come up. Sensitive, but very interesting on our next vlog.
Okay. I don't know if you want to give us a hint, but it's okay.
No.
Fine. Okay, so we have an interesting. I don't even know what she's talking about, but anyway, I'll know soon. But yeah, as Anka said, it's interesting, it's cool. But continue to stay in touch with us in the comment section. Thank you so much for your engagement. Thank you for your subscribes. Your subs, whatever you call it. Thank you for subscribing.
Subscriptions.
Yeah, for your subscriptions. That's the word. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for your subscriptions, and thank you for being a part of this vlog. It really does mean a lot to us. Continue to share, continue to like, and continue to show your love in the comment section. We do appreciate it. If you have a different point of view, drop it in the comment section. We're open for conversation. See you guys on the next video. Love you. Bye bye.
Bye. Okay, so now you've got editing work to do. I'm wondering if I mustn't just quickly shoot that thing that I want to put on Instagram. It's just basically, it's like a 1 minute thing just to say, like, I don't know how to start it because it will be my first video.